So it is finally that time of the year where we get together in sneaker connoisseurs, people that buy sneakers, content creators. We go through all of our sneaker purchases for the year and we give you guys our top pickups of the year. So today I'm going to be giving you guys my top 10 pickups in an honorable mention of 2024. Now make sure you watch the whole video because I'm pretty sure that my top sneaker is not going to be the sneaker that you guys was expecting. You might be shocked at this list. But y'all stay tuned.
I'm so glad I was spared, like the very last pair. When you walk into the mall and you think they ain't there, so you say a little prayer. You don't want to be so vain, but if I get them in my hands, I'll get them.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Truth. This is KICKnology, and this is your first time checking out any of the content or scrolling through and picking up on this channel. Welcome. Today we'll be going over my top 10 pickups of 2024. But before we do that, man, as the year comes to an end, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the love and support, man. We hit a big milestone for me personally on this channel by hitting 20K, and I couldn't have done that without any of you guys that's watching it. So I greatly appreciate it. The views have been up, the content has been up, everything has been a blessing, man, and God has really shined through this channel and this avenue of sneakers. So I want to say thank you guys for that. So of course what I'm going to need you guys to do is to continue to do that. Hit that subscribe button for your boy real quick. Take a quick second. Hit the like button and turn on the notification bell so you can get notified anytime I drop any video. So when it comes to these top 10s, I feel like a lot of people kind of get in their feelings. So disclaimer, do not get in your feelings when it comes to my top 10 pickups. Now remember, these are my pickups. These are the sneakers that I've actually kept within the collection. You guys have seen a lot of sneakers reviewed on the channel, and I don't keep all those, and some of those are not my sneakers. And then even some of these sneakers that you guys are gonna see today are pickups from my daughter because I chose not to pick up those sneakers this year. But I still feel like that they made the list. Now it was hard. It was hard winding everything down and trying to figure out what sneakers to put in here. But let's go ahead and get it going with number 11, which is gonna be my honorable mention. All right, the honorable mention is going to be the AE Anthony Edwards. Adidas did a great job when it came to pushing this sneaker this year, and a lot of people are gonna say this is gonna be the sneaker of the year just far as hype and everybody debating whether or not this sneaker is that one. But in my opinion, this colorway was super slept on. I'm glad I was able to get it within my collection, but this colorway was the main one I wanted because I'm a Jordan head, and anything in a bread colorway is something that I have to have in my collection. But nonetheless, this is the mid. The lows was a hit. Everything about the Anthony Edwards and what Adidas was able to do with this market and his line, and even Anthony Edwards himself, what he was able to do with his on the court and off the court with his charisma and his attitude and stuff like that, you can't go wrong. So this is my honorable mention. All right, next is going to be a sneaker that I feel like, man, I don't know what happened with this sneaker. I don't know if it was just because people this year, just the sneaker market was kind of all screwed up, but I felt like that this is a sneaker that was going to resell like crazy, break the market, and everybody was going to be going ham about it. And anytime we get a collab, it's always crazy. But the Air Jordan 4 Ama Manir While You Were Sleeping joints are extremely fire. Quality is fire. Packaging and presentation is fire. The purpose behind these things is fire. It is nothing about this sneaker that I feel like is a deal breaker or that you shouldn't want in your collection. So this is gonna be number 10 on my list. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, man, that is pretty high for a sneaker like this. But nonetheless, I don't even think this sneaker is gonna make it on some people's list just because, man, people didn't give it the, I don't know what happened with it. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. But this is gonna be number 10. All right, number 9 is going to be a sneaker. Y'all know I am a big Kobe head, so a lot of these sneakers might be Kobe's. As a matter of fact, I will probably be doing a separate video when it comes to Kobe's, but number 9 is going to be the Kobe 4 gold medal. This sneaker was definitely going to make the list just because it was one of those sneakers that I sold prior to Kobe passing away, and I wanted to definitely add it back to my collection. So the fact that I was able to get a retail dub on these things is just, man, it's just a blessing. So definitely had to add it to my list. Just an iconic Kobe in my opinion, and I'm glad I was able to secure it. So this is going to be number 9. Number 8 is going to be a sneaker that is extremely wearable, is extremely versatile, and I feel like this is going to be top 5 on a lot of people's lists. But coming in at a strong number 8 on my list is going to be the Air Jordan 4 wet cement, Paris, whichever one you want to call it, broke man cause, whatever you want to call this sneaker, I'm going to call it fire. And this is a Jordan 4 that I feel like is a necessity, man. It's a lot of Jordan 4s that came out, and it's going to be a lot of people list are going to be Jordan 4 heavy when it comes to their top 10s. But this one right here, man, it is just one of those sneakers where you just can't go wrong. Definite must cop in my opinion. And over the years, these shoes will definitely gain more resale value. So coming in at number 8 is going to be the wet cements. All right, next on my list is going to be a sneaker that I didn't pick up, but I picked it up for my daughter because I have a lot of the shoes that they're retroing and reimagining, and I'm just to the point in my sneaker collection and journey where I don't need to get a sneaker again just because it's newer or they reimagine it. If I like the OG retro better, the prior release, I'm gonna keep it. So, but this one I did get for my daughter, and I feel like it is an iconic silhouette. It's an iconic sneaker. It's an iconic colorway, and you can't go wrong with it. So coming in at number 7 is gonna be the Air Jordan 4 Bread Reimagines, man. This is a grade school pair. Like I said, this is my daughter, and I decided to stick with my, I think it was 2018 pair with the suede upper instead of the leather. And a lot of people picking this one over the OG one. They're picking this one over the prior retro, but for me, I do like the suede one better. But nonetheless, classic sneaker. I love what they did with the leather. They gave us good leather on these things. So coming in at number 7 is going to be the Air Jordan 4 Bread Reimagined. Now this next one is coming in at number 6. I feel like it's a sneaker that no matter what, if you hit on these, if you get an opportunity to get them, they're gonna make your list. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those sneakers that definitely wasn't the worst out of the ones that they dropped this year, but I think it was definitely been better ones in the past. Number 6 is going to be the Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott medium olives, man. These things are clean. It's a clean sneaker, but I do like the reverse mochas and the original olives better. But nonetheless, a retail dub on the sneakers app when it comes to this sneaker, so I can't go wrong, and I had to add it. Now with that being said, you guys are probably thinking, then how is anything else better than this? You know what I'm saying? It's a Travis Scott. Again, this is my top 10, and I'm not all about the hype. Yeah, it's a Travis Scott, it's cool or whatever, but again, it just wasn't my favorite colorway when it came to the Travis Scott 1 Lows. But nonetheless, this is gonna be number 6 on the list, the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott Low medium olive. All right, so now we're in our top 5, and I know what you guys are thinking. Like, he just showed us Travis Scott. It wasn't in the top 5. The I'm Near collab wasn't in the top 5. Like, what does he have in the top 5? Now, you guys got to remember, I'm 40, so I'm a little bit older. I'm all about nostalgia and things that bring back memory when it's a connection with these sneakers, man. It's more than sneakers. It's a connection. So number 5 on my list is going to be none other than the Deion Sanders Air Max 96 Diamond Turf. These things are fire. I love what they did with the bottom by throwing a hit of Deion Sanders on there. These things push me back into 1996, and anything that can bring in the golden years of my life, bro, I'm all for it. So definitely had to put this one at number 5. Super clean sneaker, OG colorway, OG all, man, you can't go wrong. Comfortable sneaker, iconic sneaker. Number 5 on the list is going to be the Air Max 96 Deion Sanders Diamond Turf. All right, so this next one, we were kind of concerned. We didn't know what name they was gonna give us when we heard different names of the sneaker. Everybody was really hoping that Nike was gonna give us its true to OG form, and they did not disappoint us, in my opinion. The Air Jordan 4 Military Blue or Industrial Blue, whichever one you want to call it. Super clean sneaker. This one right here was a must when I heard about it in 2023. OG branding on this thing with the Nike branding on the back, the flight on the tongue. Super clean sneaker. So this is number 4 on the list, and I'm pretty sure this might be sneaker of the year for a lot of people. All right, so now we're down to the final 3, and this next one right here, man, this is definitely gonna be top on a lot of people's list, and it will be top 3. So I think I'm kind of hitting the mark right when it comes to sneakers for this year. But nonetheless, this one right here, I did not pick up. I picked it up for my daughter because I had the previous retro and I was cool with that one. But the Air Jordan 3 Black Cements, these things right here are a lot of people's grails. So when they came out with this thing and they decided to give us the actual OG retro and not reimagine it, which I think was a very good idea, a lot of people were like, yeah, I'm all for it, man. So this is definitely, no way this is out of anybody's top 5, in my opinion. In my opinion, no way does this sneaker not make it in the top 5 or of 2024. But y'all let me know down below. But coming in at a strong number 3 is going to be the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement. All right, so for the final 2, now this is where the video in the comment section might go crazy, because when I show you what number 2 is, you guys are gonna be like, okay, what is number 1? And then when I show you what number 1 is, I think y'all might cancel me. But remember, everyone's top 10 is gonna have personal reasons why they pick it, and I'm gonna explain why. But this next sneaker is going to be the second best sneaker of 2024, in my opinion, of my pickups. And it's going to be none other than the Air Jordan 1 Low Trophy Rooms. I can't remember if this is the home or the away, but nonetheless, this wasn't the most limited one. This was the first one that dropped, and this sneaker right here is fire. It is a problem. It is unique. It is different. It is clean. I have yet to wear these, and the packaging and presentation when it came to these sneakers was absolutely on point, man. Super nice sneaker. It's a Jordan 1 Low, and I feel like the lows have been getting a lot more respect and love lately. And I feel like that everything about the sneaker was well put together. The presentation, like I said, the packaging, and the love that they showed us here in Florida. So this was an easy cop for me, so I greatly appreciate it. So number 2 on the list is going to be the Air Jordan 1 Low Trophy Room. And then there was one. So number 1 for me is going to be a sneaker that Nike, y'all know how I feel about Kobe, and y'all know how Nike has been doing when it comes to capitalizing, trying to get a storyline when it comes to their sneakers. And this sneaker actually was a dud for a lot of people. And in my opinion, I feel like it completely collapsed in the sneaker game, because a lot of people just didn't understand it. And because Kobe's are performance sneakers, they didn't like the material that they put on them. But man, I love everything about it. I feel like Nike dropped them at the right time, you know, during Father's Day. And it's going to be none other than the Kobe for girl dads. Man, I love this sneaker because of the material that they put on it. It's top notch. I like the chrome accent in the back. I like the girl dad signature on the inside of the tongue. I like the orange, the detail. They put that orange in there to match the sweater that he was wearing when he was with Gigi Kursau in the game. I like the translucent bottom. Everything about this sneaker, in my opinion, is extremely fire, well crafted. And me being a Kobe super fan, in my opinion, this is the best executed storytelling sneaker drop of 2024, in my opinion. And so definitely had to be number 1 on my list. Y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think. Again, I know y'all probably are like, come on, Kobe for a girl dad, because the love and the resale for it ain't crazy. But again, this is my top 10. Y'all comment down below and let me know what y'all think. And I would love to know what are your top 10 sneaker pickups of 2024, so y'all can comment that down below as well. I appreciate y'all. I know this video was a little bit longer. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Y'all already know the sayings, man. Rock what you like, not what's hype. And remember, everything that we talk about is just bait. Wait for me to share my faith. As we go into a new year, I hope you guys have a blessed 2025. And if you are going through anything right now, I'm praying for you. Remember, give it to God. And as we look onto this new year, man, I pray for abundance of blessings on each and every one of you guys. Hey, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.